In this section, let's learn about this awesome HTTP client called Faye. So what Faye really gives us is the ability to have a declarative REST client for our applications. So this is the actual GitHub repository, and I'm going to leave a link where you can read more about it. But basically Faye makes it super easy for you to create REST clients. So here you could see the list of clients. So basically Apache, Google HTTP, Java 11, OK HTTP, and then we have the contracts. So Faye, JAX-RS. So basically they implement the specification for building RESTful APIs in Java. And then we have encoders, so JSON. So this is one of the popular ones for transforming JSON. We have Jackson, as you've learned in this course. We have metrics, micrometer, and you're going to learn about micrometer in a second. And then basically we have Istrix, SLA4J for logging. This is actually a circuit breaker, Istrix, and then mock. So in here, we have this JSON placeholder website, and basically this provides us a fake API for testing and prototyping. So let's say that we want to basically consume this API from our Spring Boot application. So if I zoom in on this, you can see that they have a couple of resources. So let's, for example, look at posts. So if I click on posts, you can see that this gives me basically an array of posts. So user ID, title, and then the body, and then the same, right? So these are like fake posts. If I go back, we can also see to-dos maybe. So here, user ID, title completed, yes or no. And also we have some routes. So we have posts, 1, and then comments 1, so on and so forth. So what we're going to do is actually use Spring Boot and OpenFaye to consume this API. And the way we're going to do it is to build a client that will invoke HTTP requests to this API. So luckily for us, if you open up the spring.io and then navigate to projects, and then this is part of the Spring Cloud. So Spring Cloud provides tools for developers to quickly build some of the components patterns in distributed systems, such as configuration, service discovery, circuit breakers, control bus, one-time tokens, and basically you can see the gist, right? And you can see some of the features here, including routing, load balancing, so on and so forth. So inside of this Spring Cloud project right here, we have so basically I want to show you, so right here, so we have Spring Cloud OpenFaye. So if I click on it, you can see that it's a declarative REST client, and it creates a dynamic implementation of an interface decorated with JAX-RS or Spring MVC. So we actually are using Spring MVC annotations. So remember, you saw at get mapping, at put mapping, at post mapping, delete mapping. So those are Spring MVC annotations. So, and you can see an example in here how to use it. So what I want to do next is teach you how to basically use Spring Cloud OpenFaye to create a declarative REST client so that we can consume this API. Join me in the next video.